What's up, my peeps? How's everybody doing? Hope everyone is having a terrific Tuesday. I know y'all haven't seen my face in a minute. I've been taking in some rest and relaxation in some R&R as we call it, just to refocus, regain my composure. Not that I lost my composure, but as always to get refreshed so you can build momentum into thriving. All right. And so that's what I've been doing. So I said it's time for me to get back into sharing some financial tips and strategies to help my people out here. All right. So I'm going to let Facebook send out some notification to let everyone know that I'm on live. Now, some of us will catch this on a replay. That's all fine and well. Some will be on here live. So I want to come out here today and get with you all on something. I want to share something. I took some notes down. Okay. I'm not good at remembering a whole lot of things because I'm on this other side of 50 years old. So my memory doesn't work as well as it used to. All right. So I took some notes. So I hope y'all don't mind me reading some notes. All right. Let me get out some shout outs and then I go with the intro. Let's see who we got. Charles, thanks for jumping on. Carlos, thanks for jumping on. Anita, thanks for jumping on. Who else we got? Daryl, thanks for jumping on. All right. Since we got at least 4 to 5 folks, that's my benchmark to get started. 4 more will get me started. So let me go ahead with the intro. My name is Cedric Jenkins, founding creator of Your Money Matters. Your Money Matters because of the fact you got up today, this morning, on a Tuesday morning, to go to wherever you went to go earn your money. You have the God given right to keep it because what you keep is what you're going to uh, have to build wealth. And that's what we all should be doing. But we cannot build wealth if we're not able to keep our money. So I like to come on here and give tips and strategies on how you can keep your money so you can build wealth. All right. Now, let's talk about the topic that I wanted to share with you all as we're talking about building wealth. All right. And that is paycheck versus profit. All right. Paycheck versus profit. Now, one of the things I want everyone to know that as we're going out earning income, there are several types of income that can be earned in this society. Okay. I want everybody to know, I had to learn this too. There are several types of income that everyone could earn in this society. We all have options in life, all right? But we can't maximize on those options if we're not aware of those options. So allow me to provide or give you some awareness of those option as far as earning income in this society. Okay, there are 3 types of forms of income that we can go earn. Most of us, I would think 90% of us, if not more, understand the first source of the first way of earning income, and that is wages. Okay, all of us know that we can go earn wages, and I'm gonna get into that. That's where paycheck comes in at. All right. The other option number 2, is business income. Okay, business income. And then the third option is investment income. All right, those are the 3 forms of income that we all can earn. Now, let me give you some further awareness. All right, all 3 of those incomes are taxed differently according to our legislation. Okay, and they have it in the tax laws to where if you earn a certain type of income, you will be taxed on that type of income. Okay. Now, but what I want to do is compare the two sources of income that I mentioned earlier, and that is paycheck, which and profit. All right. I want to give you some terminology and perspective on the difference in between the two because the two are not the same. All right. So let's talk about paycheck. All right. First of all, terminology. What is paycheck? Now, listen. Now, when I'm going over terminology, I don't want no one to feel offended that I'm attacking their intellect. All right. Okay. I'm by no means I'm sitting up here trying to give terminology to say these folks don't know what these definitions are. That's not my intent. My whole intent just to make sure I give out this terminology that we all on the same level of playing field as far as thinking about what these definitions are. You can basically go look it up for yourself, but I've already done that for you. But it's not the fact that I'm attacking anyone intelligence at all. So I hope no one feels offended by that. But I always believe in clarity. But the only way that we can get clarity is terminology and perspective, all right? Because once you get the terminology, then getting the perspective it comes easy. All right. So let me give you the definition of a paycheck. A paycheck is issued to an employee in the payment of salary or wages for their time and labor. Okay. That is a paycheck. Now, here's the thing about the paycheck. All right. I just gave you the terminology of it. Paychecks are taxed. We're talking about wages. They are taxed at 33% on a W-2 tax code. Okay. Remember, I told you at the top of the video that I have mentioned that there are three forms of income, and each type of income are taxed differently. All right. So right now we're talking about paycheck, which is a form of wages. All right. Where you're trading your labor and your time to get that paycheck. Just know your labor and your time that you earn for that paycheck is going to be taxed at 33% on the W-2 tax code. Okay. The W-2 is that form you get at the end of the year when you get ready to file your taxes. You get that to your taxpayer. All right. That W-2 is nothing but a tax code that tells the IRS tax this person because of this person is earning this type of income, tax this person at this percentage. That's all that means. Let me give you some other perspective. Because of wages, paychecks, it provides little to no tax savings. Why? Because of the way that the tax codes are written. And pretty much if you're earning wages, you're entitled to or stuck with standard tax credit and standard itemized deductions. Okay? Standard tax credits and standard itemized deductions. And when you unpeel the onion, when you really look at the list, you can go to IRS publication 505. You ain't got to believe said, but you can go to IRS publication 505. Look at the list of standard tax credits and standard itemized deduction, and you will see it is a very short list for wage income earners to get tax savings. Hence why Uncle Sam stays in their bank account year in and month after month, year after year. That's because of the fact they have no way to shield their paycheck or the money that they're earning. All right. Here's here's another perspective. Wages, paycheck, depreciate and lose buying power due to not outpacing inflation. Okay. We're losing if we're wage income earners, okay, we're losing buying power by the second due to inflation. The price of goods of services is rising every day. And if you're not paying attention to the news recently, okay, if you're not paying to the news recently, you would have known that tariffs are being levied to business owners now. Okay, there is a law that's being um, approved to levy tariffs on business owners. So, Cedric, what are tariffs? Tariffs ain't nothing more than a fancy word for taxes, but it's being levied to business owners. Now, how does that affect you? Well, here's what happens. Business owners are going to get taxed on goods and services that's imported and exported in and out of this country. Okay. And what happens is this. Now, because of that, business owners don't want to lose their profit. So what they're going to do is they're going to increase their prices on their goods and services so that way they can maintain their profit. Okay. So when anytime the price of goods or services increase, that's inflation. All right. And so anytime inflation increases, your buying power decreases. All right. That's what I mean about depreciation of wages. All right. Because of inflation. You have no way to outpace inflation. All right. Let me see who else before I go any further. Who else jumped on here? Let me go through here. Elijah, thanks for jumping on. Miss Turner, thanks for jumping on. Michael, thanks for jumping on. TC, I see ya. Cuz, what's up with ya? Janice, what's going on? Thanks for jumping on. Devon, thanks for jumping on. See who else we got. We got a lot of folks jumping. Latasha, thanks for jumping on. Melanie, hey, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Wendy J, winning with Wendy J, thanks for jumping on. Porsche, thanks for jumping on. Adrian, what's up, Sid? I see you. Helen, what's up? So, I talked about depreciation of your paycheck. Now, let me give you the last known perspective, and that is Mr. Courtney, thanks for jumping on. Earning potential is limited. As wage income earners, earning potential is very limited. Okay, why? Well, I just mentioned two known facts, the way that it's being taxed, and because of the fact it's not able to outpace inflation. You get very little tax savings on top of that, so hence the reason why the earning potential is very limited. Okay, is very limited. So that's paycheck. All right, that's paycheck. Now, let's talk about profit. Okay, what are profits? Well, let me go over the definition. Profit is the positive gain remaining from a business after all costs and expenses have been deducted from total sales. That is the definition of profit. Okay. Now let's talk about some perspective in comparison to paycheck. All right. We talked about paychecks being taxed at 33% on a W-2 tax code, but as a business owner, all right, business income, that's on a form of a 10 that's being taxed at 15%, and that's on a 1099 tax code. Now look at the big difference. That's an 18% difference. All right. The business owner's keeping 85% of the money that they're earning. All right. Whereas the wage income earner is only keeping 67% of the money that they're earning. All right. Just think about the 18% difference of your money coming back into your pocket. Samantha, thanks for jumping on. All right. Now, let's go over some other things. Because you're earning profit, guess what happens? You get huge tax savings. Okay? You get huge tax savings. As a business owner, okay, the way that the tax laws are written, all right, business owners have access to hundreds, hundreds of deductions that wage income earners do not. Remember, I mentioned about if you're earning a paycheck, you're only limited to standard tax credit and standard itemized deduction. And because the list is so short, you can go to a specific IRS publication to look at what those are. I just cited an IRS publication that you can go reference. You don't have to believe said, okay? This is all about self-awareness, self-education, all right? We want to Google and research everything else, We need to Google this stuff to enhance and improve our finances. All right. So anybody can tell you any kind of thing. They can tell you that the sun is red. All right. But if they can't point you to a reference to prove that the sun is red, what they just told you is just a lie. Okay. Okay. So if someone ever gives you some knowledge and then on top of it cite a reference, you might want to pay attention to that. All right. So again, business, if you earn business income, is only taxed at 15% on a 1099 tax code. And because of you being a business owner, the IRS and the government will allow you to have access to hundreds of tax savings. Okay. Now, additionally, because you're earning business income, it appreciates and it gains buying power due to the ability of outpacing inflation. Well, said, how do you outpace inflation? Let's go back to the tariff example that I just gave. All right. The reason why a business owner can outpace inflation because they can control their bottom line profit. How? Okay. They get taxed from this tariff. All right. They raise the price of goods and services so they can keep their profit. And then they push the inflation down to the person that earns a paycheck. So they can absorb inflation, basically outpace it. They can absorb it, but then they can outpace it because why? They being taxed less, and they lower their tax liability because they have access to hundreds and hundreds of tax deductions that a person who earns a paycheck does not. Hence the reason why the money that they earn appreciates in value because of the fact that they can outpace inflation. So now they got buying power. All right. And lastly, earning potential is unlimited. Okay. You don't have a ceiling on how much you can earn as a business owner. Okay. It's all up to the business owner how much money that you want to make. Whereas someone earning a paycheck, you're limited because of the fact your boss will have to find value in your time and effort to give you a pay raise. Hence the reason why you have limited earning potential, earning wages. That's the difference in between earning a paycheck and earning profits. Now, listen, this is not about no one leaving their current job. This is not what this is all about. But what I'm doing is giving you perspective so that you can understand the options that you have at your disposal. Okay. We've been sold the bill of goods to where the only way that we can earn income in this society is on wages. And I'm here to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, it's not the only way that you can earn income in this salary. You can earn income in this society. All right. I just gave you three ways of earning income, and we all can earn all three of them simultaneously. Okay. We can earn all three of them simultaneously. This is not about leaving your job so you no longer getting a paycheck. No, here's what I'm saying: stay on your job, start a business with someone that gives you a turnkey solution, so that way you don't have to try to go figure everything out as a business owner, because we already know people are not equipped or scared of becoming a business owner. But all you have to do is partner up with someone that can provide a turnkey solution to where all the moving parts and pieces of you running a business is already in place. All you had to do is just plug into the system, plug into the knowledge, and just go. Now you can start earning business income to where now you can start getting the tax savings that I mentioned, to where you can start lowering the money that you start lowering the taxes that's being levied on your W-2. Now you winning. You're earning additional income, which gives you access to hundreds of tax savings, which will give you lower your tax liability as a wage income earner. That's what this is all about. It's all about weighing and executing, maximizing all of your options as far as your earning potential. All right. But if we just stick to one source of income, then our earning potential is limited. And I'm here to tell you, you have other options. You don't have to be limited. All right. Hence the reason why I got on here and I want to just share the difference in between earning a paycheck and earning profit. I had to learn it. So I want everybody to understand you have options when it comes to earning income. You don't be fooled that and be sold on the bill of goods that the only way to earn income in the society is on wages. Earn some business income, and then when your cash flow increase, guess what you need to do? Also need to do, earn some investment income. If you start earning investment income, your money is being taxed at 10%. It's even being taxed than the other two of forms of income. Now you got money working for you, compounding over here as an investor, because your money's out in the market, and it can work harder and faster, more so than you could. It doesn't take any vacation. It doesn't go to sleep. It works 24/7. The question is, can you work 24/7 to earn income? That's rhetorical because we all know no one can work 24/7, right? But we need to have money working in our behalf. And the only way that you can do that is one, earn income as a 1099, and two, earn income on investment, which is 1098. Those two form of incomes can work in your behalf around the clock. All right. Around the clock. You're already spending your time in labor as a wage income earner. All right. Then the remaining hours that you have in the day is to yourself or for your family. You don't have time else for anything else. So allow some assets that appreciate in value, put more money back into your pocket. Anything that appreciate is taxed less, and it puts more money back into your pocket. All right. Anything that depreciates takes money out of your pocket. All right. So let's get to the point to where we appreciate instead of depreciating. All right. I hope this makes sense to everyone. If this video brought some value to you, do me a favor, share, like, and comment. All right. And provide some feedback. Now, for those who want some continuing learning, I have a circle. A business partner of ours, we have a circle where we talk about these kind of things. All right. And so if you want to be part of that circle, see, here's the thing, and I don't want to get off on a rant here, but in order for us to grow, we need to be centered around positive minded people. All right? We need to be centered around positive minded people. You know, and I can't remember the biblical verse, but it talks about a tree bearing fruit. Okay. And we need to be a healthy tree. Oh, it talks about a diseased tree cannot bear good fruit. Okay. And so when we're not centered around positive people, we become that diseased tree. And anytime a diseased tree is bearing fruit, you can just know that that seed is going to be diseased. It's going to be a rotten seed. And so the whole thing about planting seeds is to grow more trees. All right. But we can't do that with a rotten tree. And you're going to be a rotten tree if you're around rotten people. So get rotten people out of your circle and put positive people in your circle that always talking about abundance and prosperity. All right? That's what we need to be talking about. We need to be talking about abundance and prosperity and not lies and rumors. Let me say that again. We don't need to be entertaining lies and rumors. We need to be entertaining prosperity and abundance. Get around those folks who talk about that. There you go, Anita. Matthew 7 and 18. What kind of tree are you going to be? Are you going to be the tree that's going to bear good fruit or the tree that bears bad fruit? That's a decision that we have to make because it's not just about us, it's about the people that's connected to us. And if we are rotten, then we're gonna manifest that to other people that's connected to us. So let's not be that tree that bears rotten fruit. All right. So this is your boy Cedric Jenkins, founder and creator of Your Money Matters. Your money matters because of the fact you got up today, you earned it, you had the right to keep it. Just know that the money that you're earning, you have options of earning money or earning income. All right. You pick and choose how you earn your money. All right. Y'all be blessed. Y'all have a good one, and we will holler at y'all later. All right.